We are live, starting the class for complex number. Now look here, beta. Morning I gave the basics of complex numbers. Now we are going to study complex number. Please check this one out. So for complex number, what and all work we have to do, we know that complex field means it will be consisting of real part and imaginary part. When a content will become imaginary, that need to be understood. So please pay attention here for this. When you will be writing complex numbers can be exactly the pillar part is iota, and iota is root under -1. This will be coming from the concept here. Please give your attendance, please. So it will be coming with the concept that given root under -5 will be there, we can write 5 into -1. So this will become imaginary and it will not be belonging to set of real number. This is not at all belongs to real number. For these specific numbers where we cannot be dealing with real numbers, we can be exactly writing like this. So it will come root under 5i. So this is exactly presentation of iota. And like this, iota is exactly written. So iota is root under -1. What is iota? Iota is root under -1. What is iota? Root under -1. Now certain values of iota, if somebody will write iota to the power 0, answer is coming as 1. Okay. When iota to the power 1 will be exactly I to the power 2 means root under -1 into root under -1 2 times, it is coming as -1. Now iota to the power cube means I square into I, this will become -I. Iota to the power 4 means 1 is coming. Iota to the power 4 means 1 is there. So these are the values with which we are going to solve questions. Now let's see. Now some questions related to iota which you must solve is, now let's check this one out. We will solve some questions related to iota. Anyone there in the group or should I leave the group? Because I have exactly kept classes for you people only. So some of the important content, if somebody will be writing iota to the power -1, don't keep it as it is. What we have to do here is we will write 1 by I. Okay, iota to the power -1 is 1 by I. Denominator part, whenever 1 by I is written, we can't keep it as it is. What we need to do, we need to write I up and I down. So it will become I square. And this one will become -I. Same, if iota to the power -2 will be there, iota to the power -m will be there, we will write always iota to the power -m. So it will become 1 by iota to the power m. 1 by OS. What is the name? I didn't understood. So now look here, iota to the power m. So this part we are going to write. Okay. Now we are going to understand iota. Some questions related to iota we are going to solve. So now first question, Payoja. Good evening, beta. Good evening, Payoja. Now just backlog 2-3 minutes before I started. 3 minutes part, whatever is missed, you see Payoja afterwards. Right now, just whatever content I'm teaching, you see this one beta. So morning one question I have given. This question was there. When this to the power 4n plus 3 will be there, how to handle this question? Okay. Now -1 minus of minus root under I. Again minus of minus root under I written means beta what you are going to write here? You are going to write minus I to the power 4n plus 3. So definitely it will be distributed. So minus I to the power 4n into minus I to the power 3 will be there. So here negative, whatever negative will have a root part, it will become positive. So this part I to the power 4n. So this one will become 1 into minus I to the power 3. Negative numbers, negative will be exactly what? Minus I cube. And I cube is exactly minus I. So it is coming as I. So answer is coming as I. I is the answer. Got it? So now we are going to go for some important questions. Now write the second question. Write the second question. Summation of n is equal to 1. Summation of n is equal to 1 to 13. Okay. Summation of n is equal to 1 to 13. I to the power n plus I to the power n plus 1. Now solve this question, and here for all n is belonging to set of natural number. Solve this question. For all n is belonging to the set of natural number. So when n will be belonging to the set of natural number, how to solve this question? This is the previous part, what I taught. Morning, whatever I taught, that small description I have given. Now come on, go for it. Divya, are you there in the group? So now look here, summation n is equal to 1 to 13, I to the power n plus I to the power n plus 1, where n will be belonging to integer. N is exactly natural numbers. What answer we are going to get? We will start with 1. If we will be starting with 1 in shortcut technique, what we are going to do? Here I is equal to 1 is given. So first work is we will be taking out, what we can take out is a shortcut method, what we are going to implement to solve this question. Any shortcut method is there to solve this question? What work we will do is, see here, summation I am not removing, n is equal to 1 to 13 is there. Okay, so all technical questions, look here, I to the power n plus I to the power n into I separated it out so that I can take out this one in outside. So I is equal to n is equal to 1 to 13, I to the power n I have taken out, it is coming as 1 plus I. Now this part is coming as what beta? This part is coming as 1 plus I. Now 1 plus I is independent of n. So directly we can take it out. 1 plus I is independent of n, and directly we will take it out. Now let's solve this question. Once this will be coming out, then what will be coming here is 1 plus I, and here summation n is equal to 1 to 13, and here it is coming as I to the power n. Now it is totally different. Now you are exactly getting what? I to the power n summation n is equal to 1 to 13. Actually now it is grounded. Now you can be able to solve this question, because look here, I will be using some technique for solving the question. Here it is coming as what beta? Simple technique we can adopt here. 1, because I will be starting with n is equal to 1 now. So it will start with I square, I cube, I4 till I13. This is there, and here 1 plus I is there. Now I have opened this summation section. Summation section means one by one we will start implementing I1, I2, I3, I4, I5. Like that we will start substituting, and it is coming as I to the power 13 came. Now solve this question. After this, what we need to do? I am using here GP, geometric progression. In geometric progression, one small introduction of geometric progression I am giving, like A plus AR plus AR square plus AR cube till A r to the power n, if it is written, then that time what we are supposed to write is ar to the power n minus 1 means nth term. Till nth term when we are writing, it will become what? This is sum of GP. This is sum of GP, and when r will be greater than 1, r will be greater than 1, that time we are writing a formula a r to the power n minus 1, a r to the power n minus 1, a r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1. This is the formula. A r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1. This formula we can implement here. So shortest method, shortest formulas we can implement to solve the question. So what did I did here? I have exactly written this part. Now after writing 1 plus I square, I cube, I3, I4 till I13 terms are there. I am going to use which formula? I am going to use sum of GP. In sum of GP, the formula is exactly coming like this. Till nth term I am taking. So here formula will become A r to the power n minus 1 by r minus 1, where r is common ratio. What is r? R is common ratio. So r is common ratio. R is common ratio. So since R is implemented here and R is considered as common ratio, directly we can write the formula here. So what is A here? First term is A, and A can be taken here as I. So A is coming as I. What is ratio? ratio, in common ratio, we will define in GP, geometric progression, we are writing second term divided by first term. So here, if we want common ratio is second term divided by first term. What is your second term? AR. What is your first term? R. So it is coming as R. R is the common ratio we are getting. So here what is R? Here right now this term ratio if I want, so it will come iota square by I. So after cancellation it is coming as I. So R is coming here as I. So iota R is coming here as I. A is also coming here as I. So now we are going to implement. So for this, for making it short, what did I did here is what I have exactly implemented GP. Sum of GP I have implemented here. Now let's solve this question. Second term divided by first term. So here this section, with the help of this section only, I am going to implement this part. So it will be coming as 1 plus I. This section I am not touching at all. I'll be writing here, this section is I. This part A is I, so we will write A. Now R to the power, how many total terms are there? 13 terms are there. So we will write I to the power 13. So we will 1, 2, 3, 4, total 13. So we will be writing till 13 by minus 1 by I minus 1. We got till here. This is exactly implementation of what you call geometric sum of GM we have used, geometric progression we have used. So now 1 plus I. So it can be written, the what we are going to do, we will be exactly rationalizing it. I plus 1 I am implementing up, I plus 1 I am implementing down. So here I plus 1 is already there. So I plus 1 it is coming as whole square, and then I is already there, and I to the power 13 minus 1, and down it is a plus b, a minus b, that is I minus 1, I plus 1. It will become I square minus 1. What it will become? I square minus 1. Once you have implemented this one, just only solving section is there, and this you do it clearly. So here I square, I kept as it is, I square plus 1 plus 2I. This I have opened as a plus b whole square. Now I told you one shortest technique in morning class. What did I said? That 13 is there divided by 4. Now 4 threes are 12. What left is 1. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So 4 into 3 plus 1 I can write. 4 into 3 plus 1. So here what we will do? I 4 into 3 plus 1 minus 1. And I square is exactly what? Minus 1. Minus 1, minus 1. Denominator part is independent of iota. So this section work. Now next part what we will do? Just next part we are going to write here. And here I is there. This part I square is minus 1 plus 1 plus 2I is there. And this section we know I to the power 12 into I minus 1. And here down it is minus 2. Till here we got. After writing till here, now last part what we are going to do? Now here plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled, 2I and I. It will become 2I square, and I to the power 12, because 4 multiple is there, it will become 1. So it is coming as I minus 1, and down it is 2I. 2 and 2 got cancelled. I square is minus 1. So it is coming I minus 1 by minus 1. Minus minus cancel. Answer is coming as I minus 1. What is the answer here is I minus 1. So like this we can solve the question. So here one by one I'll explain one more time how I have solved this summation question. Here what was given to you? Question was given as summation I is equal to 1 to 30, n is equal to 1 to 13. So total 13 terms were there in the question. Let's check this one out. This was actually the question. The question was this. See this part, the question was this. This was the question. What was written? N is equal to 1 to 13, I to the power n plus I to the power n plus 1. So what we did first is we tried to take out I to the power n. Okay. So for taking out I to the power n, what we did? I to the power n we have taken out, 1 plus I left here. Then 1 plus I we kept here, 1 plus I as it is I have kept, and then I to the power n only will undergo for summation n is equal to 1 to 13. Now by implementing summation part, summation with what? Sum of all the terms one by one, it will open, it will come out. So it will come I square, I cube, I4 till I13 it came. Okay. After this, what I did, I exactly implemented GP. Sum of GP I have exactly is A plus R square. This is the term explanation I have given. And then formula will be this. When this formula will be there? When R will be greater than 0, 1. So if R will be greater than 1, then sum of the GP's answer is coming this one. So implementation of this part I have done, and after that I have noted this section and I have written here. After solving, after comparing this, we got I as A, we got A as I, and common ratio is coming as I. And after that, implementation of this, one by one, I have solved. So here I plus 1 is as it is coming, and then A R to the power n minus 1 by R minus 1 according to the formula. And then I rationalize it because here I minus 1 was there. So I rationalize it with I plus 1 and I plus 1. Then here I square minus 1 came, I square is minus 1. Based on this only I have solved the question. Okay. And then finally we got the answer. Finally, what answer we got is I minus 1. Finally, we got the answer as I minus 1. This was the question and this is the way we have solved this question. Now let's go for some typical questions. Okay. Now we'll go for some next question. Now question is, note down this question, solve this question. Payaja understood, beta? Payoja, Rudra, grade 11 student. I kept special class for all of you. Where are you all? Okay, we'll go for next question. Now, imaginary numbers, whenever we will be discussing numbers, numbers will be coming as imaginary in different sections are there. Now, one question is there, solve this question and tell me the value. Question is 1 plus I to the power 6 is there, 1 plus I to the power 6 plus 1 minus I to the power 3. Come on, solve this question. 1 plus I to the power 6 and 1 minus I to the power 3. Solve this question. Any idea to solve this question? Without binomial expansion? If you don't know how to open it, binomial expansion, if you don't know, then how to solve this question? 1 plus I to the power 6 and 1 minus I to the power 3. Check this one out. Solve this question. Try to solve this question. Simple technique can be applied. See, 6 can be written as 1 plus I to the power 2, outside is 3. Okay? Can we do like this? Rough work is there. Now come on, do this one, beta. We can do 6 will be written as 2 and 3. 2 3s are 6. Okay. And here 1 plus I to the power 3 is there. Got it. So 3 can also be written in different way, beta. Can you tell me what I can write here? Can I write 1 minus I to the power 2 into 1 minus I? I split it. See, if we will add it, it will become 2 plus 1 will become 3. And here 2 3s are 6. Why I am doing this? Let's check this one out. 1 square, a plus b whole square formula. 1 plus I square plus 2I to the power 3 coming, beta, and here it will become 1 plus I square minus 2I, and here 1 minus I will be there. Let's check this one out. So here this part will become what, beta? I square, iota square is minus 1 plus 2I to the power cube, plus here again iota square will be minus 1 minus 2I, and 1 minus I will be there. So that's the strategy I have used to make it very simple, because 6 cube is binomial expansion. Who is going to apply and waste time? So better than that, what we did, 2 3s are 6. So 2 parts, a plus b whole square format applied. Once you have applied a plus b, beta, I square is coming as minus 1. This will cancel. What left is 2I to the power cube. And here also this and this got cancelled. It is coming minus 2I, 1 minus I. Done now. Cube, everything gone. Now it is very, very simple. Now it came very simple. Now we can write 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8I cube, and here minus 2 into 1, so minus 2I, and minus 2I square plus 2I square. Done now? Done. Now look at I cube is, iota cube is minus I. So here it will become minus 8I, here minus 2I, and then I square is minus 1. So it will become minus 2. So here what answer is coming, because 2I square is there. So here it is coming as minus 10I minus 2. Done. Over. Minus 10I minus 2. Divya, absolutely correct, beta. Answer is absolutely correct, Divya. Minus 2, minus 10I minus 2. Super. Payoja, did you solve it? So, beta, these questions will be coming, miss, little trouble will come. But with your presence of mind, it will become very easy. Once you are taking 2 inside, a plus b whole square, when you are taking cube, miss, one term already getting cancelled now. So once this term is getting cancelled, 2I cube is coming, so it will become 8I cube. 8I cube will become minus 8I minus 2I. So it will become minus 10I minus 2. Did you understood this part? We are taking some rough questions and we are trying to solve. Let's go with some little difficult questions. These are easy questions only. Okay. So randomly, if somebody will give you questions in MCQs also, sometimes they're giving random questions like I plus I square plus I cube plus I4. What is the value? Simple MCQ question. The answer can be 1, I, 0, minus 1. Come on, say. Hi, ma'am, I am advanced, came for from 10th. Joy, I didn't understood, beta. If you will clearly inform means I am advanced, came from 10th means. Now look here, solve this question. What is the answer option? Come on, say. See here, I square. This is exactly how we are going to solve. I square will be coming as what? I square will be coming as minus 1. I cube is minus I. I to the power 4 is 1. Check. Sorry, this is I squared, I cube, I4. So this is I minus 1 plus 1 cancel. Answer is coming as 0. Absolutely correct, Payoja. Answer is exactly 0. So answer coming here is 0. This is one part we can solve. Okay. Now some typical questions. Let's check this one out. So this is beginning iota section I am explaining. This is the beginning section where iota I am explaining. Iota section, iota part I am explaining. Now we'll go for the next one, please. So related to iota, let's solve some questions. So whenever we will be solving any question, what is the multiplicative inverse of, what is the multiplicative inverse of multiplicative inverse of 1 plus I? Come on, start solving. What is the multiplicative Shubham. Good evening, Shubham. What is the multiplicative inverse of 1 plus I? शुभम, नाम जाना पहचाना लग रहा है। पहचान गई। रात से ही पहचान गई। What is the multiplicative inverse of 1 plus I? Come on, go for it. How to go for it? What is the multiplicative inverse of 1 plus I? If somebody will be giving you, how to solve this? Multiplicative inverse of 1 plus I. So first we will understand always Z. What is the multiplicative inverse? Means if somebody will give 3, 1 by 3, answer will come as 1. So here, if somebody will be giving you, what you are going to write? So Z is equal to A plus IB. This is the complex part. Huh? So this is real and this is also real. So A and B both belongs to real number, and this part Z is equal to A plus IB is there. Okay. So when you will be solving the questions, how you are going to deal and solve the questions, let's check this one out. So what is the multiplicative inverse of A plus IB? We will write it as 1 by A plus IB. General statement I am giving you. So here it will become 1 by A minus IB by A minus IB. So what it will become? A minus IB and A minus IB will be there. So A minus IB. This is coming as A plus B, A minus B. So A square minus IB whole square. So it will come A minus IB. Here A square minus I square B square. So I square is minus 1. I square is what? Minus 1. Gagan, yes, Gagan. See this part. So A minus IB. I square is minus 1. So overall you are getting A square plus B square. So it will come A by A square plus B square plus, sorry, minus I B by A square plus B square. So this is multiplicative inverse. This is multiplicative inverse. So shortest technique of writing multiplicative inverse, how to write it. So now look here, shortest technique of writing multiplicative inverse. So this is A plus IB. If somebody will ask what is the multiplicative inverse of A plus IB, what we are going to write? Multiplicative inverse of A plus IB, A by A square plus B square minus IB by A square plus B square. So this is multiplicative inverse. Direct formula you can implement and solve. This is what. Okay. No need to go for this much. For MCQ questions. For MCQ questions, no need to go for this much. But for understanding, I am solving it. Okay. So directly here, what is A? Your A is here 1. What is your B here? Because Z is equal to 1 plus I. That means if you compare it with A plus IB, that means A is equal to 1 here and B is also 1 here. A is equal to 1 there and B is also coming as 1 there. So just removing the question. So directly what it will become 1 plus I multiplicative inverses according to the formula. According to the formula, what you are going to write? 1 by A square plus B square means 1 square plus 1 square. Sorry, minus I 1 square plus 1 square, directly 1 by 2 minus I by 2. So this is exactly what we are going to do here. Simply with this help, with the help of this multiplicative inverse of any format we can find. So let's find the multiplicative inverse of 3 minus 4i. If we have direct formula means we need not to struggle. Direct formula means we will be directly writing the formula and solving the question. Come on, go for it. Come on, go for it. So what is A here? Compare it with general equation. It is coming as A plus IB. A is exactly 3 and what is B? B is minus 4. So directly 3 by 3 square plus minus 4 whole square minus I, what is B? Minus 4 by 3 square plus minus 4 whole square. Directly multiplicative inverse you got 9 plus 16 plus 4i, 9 plus 16. So directly answer is coming as 3 by 25 plus 4i by 25. That's it. This is the multiplicative inverse. Done. And multiplicative inverse of any number means, I told you 3 means multiplicative inverse will be 1 by 3. So what is the multiplicative inverse of a plus I? The multiplicative inverse of a plus I will be 1 by a plus I. So a plus ib, and then you have to rationalize it, a minus ib, a minus ib, done. A minus ib, a minus ib, done. And just a minus ib by a square minus ib square. So directly this formula came. Now next time we will just implement this formula. So can you find the multiplicative inverse of minus 4 plus 7i? Find the multiplicative inverse of minus 4 plus 7i. Come on, quickly solve the question. Multiplicative inverse of minus 4 plus 7i. When we know z is equal to a plus ib, multiplicative inverse of a plus ib is, what is the multiplicative inverse of a plus ib? A by a square plus b square minus I b by a square plus b square. This is one concept. Come on, go for it. You can do it. Note down. Every evening, 40 minutes, 11th special class I am going to run so that it will be helpful for you. Little concept, no burden. 40 minutes class will not be burden for anyone. Come on, go for it. So this is multiplicative inverse. Come on, start solving. Just implement the values and get the answer. Yeah. I gave you multiplicative inverse of z equal to, z is equal to a plus ib is complex number. Its multiplicative inverse will be what? 1 by a plus ib. When you will solve 1 by a plus ib, you will get this one. So multiplicative inverse of any complex number, direct formula, a by a square plus b square minus ib by a square plus b square. That's it. Come on, give the answer now. I have given a question. What is the question I have given? I have given z is equal to minus 4 plus 7i. Instead of a, what is there? Minus 4. Instead of b, what is there? 7. Come on, go for it. Here a is equal to minus 4 and b is equal to 7. A equal to minus 4, b equal to 7. Come on, go for it. Direct formula, very good, Gagan. So here a will be what? Minus 4 by minus 4 whole square plus 7 square minus ib. B is what? 7. So minus 7i by minus 4 square plus 7 square. So it is coming as minus 4, 16 plus 49. 16 plus 49. How much it is coming? 65. 65 minus 7i by 65. That's it. Absolutely correct, Divya, Gagan, super. Very good. So I think you have understood the concept of multiplicative inverse. So if any time multiplicative inverse part will be asked, I hope you will be able to do proper justification with multiplicative inverse section. Now, one question is there. Just answer this question. This question is a true statement or a false statement. Okay. This question is a true statement or a false statement, and you have to give reason. So you need to type the answer. You need to give the statement, and you need to inform this one. So is it true? Is it true? Note down. Is it true that the set the set of real numbers, is it true that the set of real numbers is a subset of a set of complex number. Give reason. Now you need to see that it is true or not. Any real number. Is it true that the set of real number is a subset of set of complex number? Set of real number is a subset of complex number. Means all the real numbers can become the subset of complex number. Is it possible? Is it possible to note down, or is it possible to write down like this? Is it possible to write like this? Yes or no, at least tell. After that, I'll explain. Gagan is telling yes. Yes, Gagan, it's absolutely correct, beta. But how it is, now I'm going to explain this one. So we know that complex number is always written as a plus ib, where a and b belongs to real number. A is the real part of complex number, and b is this ib is the imaginary part of complex number. Devyansh, yes, true. Now look here, beta. How to get the statement here is the most important here, beta. So when you will be writing like this, you need to write one small thing. So any complex number like Z1 I am writing, Z1 is a complex number. Can I write here 8 plus I into 0? 8 is a real number and imaginary part is 0. So now another complex number. So see, again another number I can write minus 7 plus I into 0. So this will become all real numbers. Sir, 8 is a real number, imaginary part is 0, real part, imaginary part is 0. So that means what? Z1, Z2, they all are real numbers. Okay, Z1, Z2 real numbers, and it is exactly what? So that means these all sets are real sets. These are real sets because imaginary part is 0. These are real sets because imaginary part is 0, and all will be exactly what? So this will be a set, a real set will be consisting of all this Z1, Z2, Z3 of all this type. And beta, this is exactly, this R can be a subset of complex number. This R can be a subset of complex number. So you need to explain this one. So therefore, R can be a subset of complex number. Definitely, this real set will be smaller than, complex set, because complex set will be having all types. Okay, complex set will be having imaginary numbers also and real numbers also. So that will be different. But here when we are writing, we must be writing this part as, okay, fine, only real numbers, imaginary part is 0. So this is that set where all real numbers will be there and imaginary sections will be 0. So this is one of the set of complex number itself. This is one of the set of complex number itself. Okay. Understood this part? Yes. Divyansh is correct. Gagan is correct. Payoja is correct. But explanation is like this. So beta, whenever in exam or anywhere they will be asking this type of question, you need to present it properly. Presentation is one of the most important thing, beta. So whenever they will ask for presentation, that time we have to deliver like this. They understood? Now beta, if somebody will be asking you another question, okay, now I'm just asking this question. Can you present 4 plus I on number line? Can you present 4 plus I as an ordered pair? You have to write in a complex. So what is this? The complex number is 4 plus I, correct? This is, you have to represent on a plane. Can you represent this on a plane? Represent on a plane. So if somebody will tell you to represent this on a plane, how you are going to represent this? We will not be going too much away. We can represent minus 7 minus 2i also on plane. Do you know how to present this on a plane? Plane means what? We'll take coordinate part, and in that coordinate part we can present. So how can we present this on a plane? So concept is very simple. Please don't take more of it, because beta, whenever we are writing z is equal to a plus ib, here z is equal to a plus ib, always remember a and b are real numbers. A and b are real number, and a will be exactly presenting what? A will be real part of complex number and b will be imaginary part. So a will always be exactly indicating for x-axis and b part will be indicating for y-axis. So we need not to worry too much about it. A x-axis, b exactly coming for y-axis. That part we must remember and solve. So now let's check this one out. So here z, this 4x will become 4 and y will become 1. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and y is taken as 1. So this point will be representing 4 comma 1, or this is representing 4 plus I. That's it. That point will be representing what? 4 plus I. Now minus 7 minus 2y is there. Minus 7 minus 2y is there. So now let's check this one out. Minus 7 minus 2y. What is x? Minus 7. What is y? Minus 2. So now let's see minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. So this part is minus 7, minus 1, minus 2. This part is minus 2. So we'll check this one out. This is minus 7, minus 2. Or we can write it as minus 7, minus 2y. Did you understood here? It's not difficult. So if any complex number will be given and they will tell you to present in a plain miss, this is a jackpot question. This is not a question to trouble. This is a question to enjoy, because this is nothing. Just take out the real part, x and y value, and just how you were doing in class 9. Now is it okay, beta? Now is it okay? Network issues here. Night now continuously 4-5 classes I have taken. So maybe network will be low. Now it is okay, fine. So did you got this point? Did you understood it? How to present it? So if somebody will be telling you that this part is belonging to which quadrant? Now to 10 comma 1. YouTube channel. Now look here, 11 comma 2 will be there. 11 comma 2. This is first quadrant. This is first quadrant. This is exactly first quadrant. Hi beta. Okay. So this is first quadrant. So 11 comma 2 when you will be writing beta. Ameya channel beta. Yes. Hey Divyansh. Because it is second quadrant how one year. 11 and 2 is there now. So both x and y is positive. Both x and y is positive. So it will come first quadrant now. This one you check to minus 2 plus 3i. Tell me. Minus 2. So z is equal to, complex number z is equal to minus 2 plus 3i is written beta. Now you go for it. Now you tell this. No problem beta. So z is equal to minus 2 plus 3i. When you are writing minus 2 plus 3i, thank you so much. Yes, beta, minus 2 plus 3i means minus 2 plus 3. Which quadrant? Then we can be really presenting it. Now minus 2 comma 3 is there. So when minus 2 comma 3 will be there, it will be coming where? Minus 2. X is negative, y is positive. X is negative minus 2 comma 3. X is negative, y is positive. Now directly we can say which one beta? X is negative, y is positive. So here x is minus 2. You are in class 12? Yes, beta. Second quadrant, absolutely correct. Then 12 maxima minima, right now I am teaching beta. So here it is coming as minus 2. So here this is minus 2 and this is 3. So we will be presenting this point as minus 2 comma 3, or it is written as minus 2 plus 3i. Always remember, whatever part you are writing, whatever sections you are writing, the x and y part, absolutely correct beta. X and y part are, yes, second quadrant is absolutely correct, Divyansh. So now one section, one question is there. Let's solve and bring this answer. Now come on, this is a little not at all tough question. I to the power 18 plus 1 by I plus 1 by I to the power 25 and 3 is there. So what can be the expected answer for this? 2 minus 2i, 2 plus 2i, minus 2 plus 2i, minus 2 minus 2i. Come on, solve this. Second quadrant is absolutely correct. Class 12, say me after this question. Yes, class 12 classes are going on, beta. Class 12 also I am teaching. This maxima, minima, right now I was teaching yesterday also. Domain part, today local, I started today local, many points I have given. Local, one more explanation is left, and then second order, and then we'll solve. Now come on. Come on, go for it, please. 2 plus 2y. Gagan is giving the answer 2 plus 2y. I told you now, whatever questions are given, we will convert. This is Ameya channel, beta, and in that channel, if you will go, you will be getting all the videos. All the videos will be there, beta, in the group. Okay. Once you will be going there, you will be seeing all the videos of Ameya channel. In that 12th, yes, I'm already teaching 12th. In that 12th part, you will be seeing the videos. Super, your answer is minus 2 minus 2y. Okay. Now let's check this one out, beta. Simple technique, I to the power 18. So I told you now one simple is 18 means divided by 4. 4 fours are 16. What left is 2. So dividend, divisor into quotient plus remainder. So 4 into 4 plus 2. Like this we will write. Now let's check this one out. I to the power 18. For solving I am doing. For MCQs and all, directly you can get the answer. Now look here, beta. Here I to the power 25 is there. I to the power 25 and 3 is there. So we will write I 4 into 4 plus 2 plus I 4 6 are 24. 4 into 6 plus 1. And here cube is there. I am not bothered about cube. First we will be solving this one. Now here, see, a to the power b plus c means what? A to the power b into a to the power c. Same base power will be added. So same base power can get splitted also now. So I to the power 4 into 4 extra we will put into I to the power 2. Here only after split our work over. 6 into 4 into I. And here cube is there. So don't worry, wherever I to the power 4 is 1. I to the power 4 is 1 means this one will become 1 and this one will become 1. So now next step itself will be reduced. It is now coming as I square plus 1 by I to the power cube. Now I square is written as minus 1. 1 by I, what you are going to write, beta? 1 by I, what you are going to write? 1 by I into I into I. Minus 1, this part I square will come, so minus I. One step I have given jumped, but I am not going to jump. It will become I square cube. I square is minus 1, so it will become minus 1 minus I cube. Got it? Minus 1 minus I cube. Now one small work we are going to do. This is the question. So I'm just going down. So now a cube minus b cube. So first work is minus is creating problem for me. I'll take out minus 1 plus I whole cube left. Now negative cube means negative. Now only focus is 1 plus I cube. This is for explanation I am doing till here. You can jump the steps. I cube, 1 cube, I cube plus 3I, 1 plus I. Done. Now 1 will be written as 1. I cube is minus I. Okay. Now here I cube is minus I. 3I, 1 plus I. Now I cube is minus I. 3 plus 3I. And here plus 3I square. Okay. Now let's check this one out. Till here you got. Now beta I square is minus 1. So let's see. Minus already outside. 1 minus I plus 3I, and this part is minus 3. Let's check. Minus 1. 1 minus 3. Minus 2 plus 2I. Now take minus inside. It is coming as 2 minus 2I. So correct answer is A. 2 minus 2I. Correct answer is A, 2 minus 2. A little bit plus minus mistake means entire pillar will collapse. So you need to be very careful when you will be solving. Understood? Yes, Gavin. You did mistake, Gagan. You wrote 2 plus 2i. Answer is 2 minus 2i. Remember this. 2 minus 2i. Don't be very happy. You should be plus or minus what? You are getting option B. Answer is option A. Amazing, beautiful art and crafts, beta. There also one slight mistake you have done. Minus 2. 2 minus 1. Your option also going wrong. Answer is beta A. I hope everybody understood. So, as promised, I took 50 minutes class. Next tomorrow again I will take class every day, little for class 11th. I am going to build up. Slowly we will go some high level questions also. Okay. Bye everyone. Good night.